Hello again. Well, what did I hear? What did I hear? Oh, I know. On Fox News, they were talking about the Affordable Care Act. You know, Obamacare, Obama's flagship accomplishment. And they were saying that the average subsidy is $268. Now that's per month. And how many people are affected or impacted? Well, millions. Now, here's what concerns me. Obamacare was written in a language that was very difficult for people to understand. Yet, there's certain aspects of it that are perfectly clear. The aspect that I'm referring to is the subsidies and how they're applied and who they're given to. Obamacare was written to force states to build their own state exchanges. And if they didn't, their citizens would not be eligible for the subsidies. Now, is that clear to you as it is to me? The states that have government subsidies, once again, are not eligible for the benefits available to those states that do set up their own exchanges. Is that clear? The reason that I'm asking if it's clear, because it's absolutely clear to me, is why is the Supreme Court taking this up for consideration? Something is either black or it's white. It can't be both, can it? The simple fact that the Supreme Court is taking it up to determine the legality of Obamacare and the subsidies. If the Supreme Court rules that all states, no matter how the exchanges are set up, are eligible for subsidies, then Obamacare continues to drift along. However, if the Supreme Court rules, as they should, based on the verbiage contained within Obamacare, that only states that set up their own exchanges are eligible for subsidies, Obamacare goes down like a ship that was torpedoed. The simple fact that they're taking it up for consideration tells me that it's not going to sink. Tells me that the Supreme Court's going to rule in favor of what Obama and his criminal dysfunctional team want, which is to make subsidies available to all citizens, no matter whether or not their states established their own exchanges. Otherwise, what's to consider? It's either black or it's white. If, in fact, the subsidies are deemed not to be made available to citizens in states that did not set up their own exchanges, that $268 a monthly subsidy, on average, disappears. So the Affordable Care Act will even become more unaffordable. What people still don't grasp, and no one's talking about it, is the deductibles. The most popular plan is the least expensive plan, which is the bronze plan, which has the highest deductible and the highest copay. Copay is what you have to pay once you've reached your deductible. So let's say you have a $6,000 deductible. Well, if you can't afford the insurance, how the hell can you afford the $6,000 deductible? Plus a 40% copay once you've reached your deductible. Does that make any sense to anyone? How come no one's talking about it? Yeah, sweeping under the rug. It might get better. Well, it won't. I told you what I think. Let me know what you think. You think the Supreme Court's going to rule in favor of Obamacare? I do.